class. First thing is that thick rope start ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. We have started with the thick rope, right? ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ
Yes,
ಹೋಗೋಣ.
sir.
Yes, so thick rope ಅಲ್ಲಿ first step is that we have to find out the mass of a given length. Correct? We have to find out the mass of a given length first. Second thing is that if I want to find out the tension, we need an acceleration. So we will make it in a system boundary and we will calculate an acceleration of that rope. And third thing, if I want to calculate the tension, at that point, I'll cut the rope into two parts. One, I'll make one dabba, and other one, I'll make one dabba. The mass of this rope is converted to dabba, and mass of this rope is converted to dabba. And I'll join these two dabbas with a frictionless, ideal rope.
Ideal.
So the tension which is created in an ideal rope is very much equal to the tension of the
Tension created in thick rope.
Thick rope, right? So ಈ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು thick rope tension na calculate ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ last class ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ. We calculated the tension of the rope by using this same method throughout the class, right? Continuation of that ಹೋಗೋಣ fast ಆಗಿ. Continuation of that, we have two kinds of ropes again. ಇನ್ನ ಎರಡು ತರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅವೆರಡು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು then we will enter for lift problem. ಸಕಾಲಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾವೇನ್ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹೋದಾಗ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ thick rope. thick rope ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ತರ ಏನೇನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಕೇಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ, ರೋಪ್ ನ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು, ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಲ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಾ? ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪುಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಸೊ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. they place a rope in inclined plane. inclined plane ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ an inclination like this. ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ an inclination like this with an angle theta 2 here, with an angle theta 1 here. Serious ಆಗಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ಎ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸೊ ಐ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಎ ರೋಪ್ ಆನ್ an inclination. inclination ಮೇಲೆ ರೋಪ್ ನ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. I have taken a different color to write a rope today. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ. I rope on this such a way that the two ends of the rope lies on the same horizontal line. The two ends of the rope lies on the same horizontal. This is a question. This is a question, right? The two ends of the rope lies on the same horizontal line. So let me take the length of this line is equals to L1 and length of this line is equals to L2. The length of this line is equals to L2. So what is the possible question in this? What they'll ask, they will ask you to find out the acceleration. They'll ask you to find out an acceleration. And second thing, they will ask you to find out a ratio between L1 by L2. They'll ask you to find out the ratio between L1 by L2. So this is a possible question in this. Are you getting my point? The question is very simple. We have to find out acceleration in the rope and we have to find out L1 by L2. We have to find out L1 by L2 ratio. Listen to me carefully. This is very important question forever. If you are writing any medical entrance get tumba important question, and also for your CET. Karnataka CET kuda very important question. Artha ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗಿ. L1 by L2 ratio ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. How to solve this? Listen to me. How to solve this? So ಈ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ರೋಪ್ ನ ನಾನು ಬೇರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಎಂಟೈರ್ ರೋಪ್ ನ ಬೇರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. I'll write in the form of dabbas. I'll write in the form of boxes. This is theta 2 and this is theta 1. This is theta 2 and this is theta 1. Instead of this, I'll put a frictionless and ideal pulley. Frictionless ಮತ್ತೆ ideal pulley ನ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ರೋಪ್ ನ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. This is massless rope. Massless rope ನ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. One box. The mass of this is here. Let me call it as L2. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? The mass of the length L2, the rope, ಈ ರೋಪ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ L2 ಲೆಂತ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮಾಸ್ ಏನಂತ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು M2 ಅಂತ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I call it as an M2. So I pass a rope here and the entire mass of L2 I call it as M1. Is it clear? First step yes ಹೋಗೋ theta 2 theta 1 ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. The entire mass of the rope which is lying in this side L2 I call it as M2 and the entire mass of this rope is I call it as M1 and I have created here. Observe what is the force acting in this direction. What is the force acting in this direction?
M1G.
M1G ಅಷ್ಟೇನಾ? What is the force acting in this direction? Inclinationally per parallel
M1G
Sin theta.
parallel to
M1G sin theta.
M1G sin theta. We know that M is directly proportional to X, means mass of the given length is directly proportional to length of the rope. Correct? So instead of M1, I can call it as L1G sin theta 1 anta ಬರೀಬೋದಾ? Direct sir. Why I written L1? The mass of this given length is directly proportional to L1.
Yes, sir.
Last class ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು M is directly proportional to length. Given length M is directly proportional to given length and mass of the given length is directly proportional to given length.
Yes, sir.
Mass of the given length is directly proportional to given length and I can write M instead of L ಅಥವಾ L instead of M. So I have written L1G sin theta is acting in this direction. Sir, 100% right. Similarly, what is the force acting in this direction? Direct against what is the force acting in this direction?
L2G sin theta 2.
Super. L2G sin theta 2. L2G sin theta 2. L1G sin theta 1. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು greater sir? Which is greater in this? L1G sin theta 1 greater. L2G sin theta 2 greater. Calculate ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ we have a technique. Calculate ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ we have a technique. Observe carefully. And ಇದು inclination same angle ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅದನ್ನು ಲೈನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ನಾನು at the same. So I put a line from here. I call it as H. I'll call it as H. This is the height of this and I'll call it as H. This will become theta 2 now. If this is theta 2, this should be theta 2 now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The length from here to here is L2 now. The length from here to here is L2 now.
Yes,
sir. Sin theta apply ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ sin theta apply ಮಾಡಿ sin theta 2 is equals to h divided by L2 na. Sin theta 2 is equal to h divided by L2 na. sir. ಇಲ್ಲಿ if it is theta 1 I can also call it as theta 1 na. ಇದು theta 1 ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದು theta 1 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ.
Yes, sir, ಅದು L1
ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So its length is equals to L1. Yes sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ sin theta apply ಮಾಡಿ sir. Sin theta 1 is equals to h divided by L1. H divided by L1 is the length of this. sir. But ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೇನು ಸರ್ L1G sin theta 1, L2G sin theta 1. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆನೂ L1G ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. L1G sin theta 1 is equals to h divided by L1 into L1G. L1 cancel. Therefore, L1G is equals to sin theta 1 is equals to hg. So ನನಗೆ L2G sin theta 2 ಬೇಕು. L2G ನ ಎರಡು ಕಡೆನೂ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. h divided by L2 into L2G into G. So L2 get cancel. L2G sin theta 2 is equals to hg ನೇ ಬಂತು. hg ನೇ ಬಂತು. Then the forces are same now.
Yes, sir.
Two forces are same now. These two forces are same andaga. What is our acceleration? Acceleration is equals to 0 in this
Zero.
case. What is the technique we have to learn from here? ಈ diagram ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಕೇಳಿ. If the two ends of the rope lies on the same horizontal, then the acceleration is 0 independent of their angles. Whatever the angle they give,
Acceleration directly 0.
ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ angle ಕೊಡ್ಲಿ, if they lies on the same horizontal line, ಎರಡು horizontal line ಅಲ್ಲಿ end ಆದ್ರೆ acceleration is 0. Direct ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ 1 second ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
I proved that why it is same ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. L1g sin theta ನು ಸೇಮ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, L2g sin theta ಒಂದು ಸೇಮ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Then I can tell if the two rope ends are at the same horizontal line, then the acceleration is equals to 0, whatever the value of theta, whatever the value of theta. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದನ್ನ. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3 ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಓ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಡನ್, acceleration is 0. Don't take tension about theta 1, theta 2, 13 ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡಿ, 16 ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡಿ, ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡಿ, theta 1, theta 2 ತಲೆನೇ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. If the ends lies on the same horizontal, then acceleration is 0. Khatam. Right? Any doubt
Yes, sir.
related to the question?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt. But then they ask you to find out L2 by L1 ratio. It's very simple to find. L2 by L1 ratio find out ಮಾಡೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. If acceleration is 0 ಅಂದ್ರೆ, acceleration 0 ಅಂದ್ರೆ L1g sin theta 1 should be equals to L2g sin theta 2 na?
Yes.
You're 100% right. Gg get cancelled. L1 by L2 is equals to sin theta 2 divided by sin
Sin
theta 1.
theta 1.
Sin theta 2 divided by sin theta 1. If theta 1 is 30, if theta 1 is 30 degree, theta 2 is 60 degree, what is L1 by L2 ratio? Theta 1 30, theta 2 60. Sin 30 by sin 60. Sorry, sin 60 by sin 30. Sin 60 by sin 30.
Root 3 is 1.
If theta 1 is equal to 30, theta 2 is equal to 60 and correct. Assume theta 1 is equal to 30 degree, theta 2 is equal to 60 degree. Sin 60 by sin 30. Sin 60 by sin 30. Calculate ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ?
Yes, sir.
Very simple.
Sir.
Yes. So L2 by L1 ratio find out ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. L1g sin theta 2 is equals to L2g sin theta 2. L1g sin theta 1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. L1g sin theta 1 should be equals to L2g sin theta 2. Therefore L1 by Lg is equal to sin theta 2 by sin theta 1. Therefore we will get an answer L1 by Lg is equal to this much. Very
Sir,
important.
L1 by L2 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ sin theta 1 by sin theta 2 ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ?
Not L1 by L2. ಈ L2 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, sin theta ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
ಈ L2 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, sin theta 1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು.
Any doubt with this question?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt.
No doubt. 1 second ಅಲ್ಲಿ answer ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. If the rope ends lies on the same horizontal line, then acceleration is 0. L1 by L2 ratio is sin theta 2 by sin
By
theta.
sin theta.
ಉಡಾಯಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್? If they give the value, you can solve, right? ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ನೀವು. If they give the value of theta 1, theta 2, ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. A does not depend on theta 1 and theta 2. A is 0. L1 by L2 ratio ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ yes, sin theta 1, theta 2 substitute ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, you get an answer for L1 by L2 ratio. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We'll go to fourth one. Fourth case. Arrest point ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Yes, sir. ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರು. Fine. ಸರ್ ಅವತ್ತಿಂದ ಅವತ್ತು ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್, ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹಂಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಸೊ fourth one in case of rope. Now the inclination is something like this, with an angle theta. Rope is placed on this. At the same horizontal level. At the same horizontal level. This is L2, and this is L1. Into L1. Find acceleration and ratio of L1 by L2. Find acceleration and ratio of L1 by L2. What is acceleration now? What is acceleration in this case?
0, sir.
0. Because ends of the rope lies on the same plane. So in horizontal velocity, ends horizontal velocity, the A is equal to 0. No doubt in this. Whatever the angle they give, don't take tension. A is equal to 0. The ends are at the same horizontal. Then find out the force which is acting in this direction. There. L1G sin theta na.
Sin theta.
L1G sin theta. Electric force L2G. Electric force L1G sin theta. L2G. So acceleration 0 idaga. L1G sin theta should be equals to L2G. GG get cancelled. They are asking us to find the ratio of L1 by L2. L1 by L2 is equals to 1 divided by sin theta. So it can also be recalled as cos theta. Cos theta.
Sir, cosec theta.
Cosine theta. Cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. Cosecant theta. How many minutes will take to answer this question? 1 minute. Equate this.
Maximum.
Maximum 1 minute. The force which is acting in this direction is L1G sin theta. Force which is acting in this direction is L2G sin. L2G just sin theta x are is inclination alla. It is not inclined.
Yes, sir.
It is not inclined. The force which is acting in this direction is only one. That is L2G. There is no resolution of weight explained here, right? Any doubt with those two questions? Any doubt with these two questions? I need response from all the people who are present here. Why?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt.
No, sir.
Because we are ending thick rope now. Thick rope पर possible questions ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. It's your turn to solve the problems. Right? Thick rope ಅಲ್ಲಿ recall ಮಾಡೋಣ fast again. What we had to do in thick rope? We did with two kinds of problems in thick rope. One is problematic, and means formula based, and the second one is trick. Either trick ಮೇಲೆ depend ಆಗಿರೋದು, right? So problematical ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು? We had to find out the tension in that case. Tension find out ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? First we will find out the mass of a given length, then we will find out an acceleration, then we will find out a tension by cutting the rope. Second case ಅಲ್ಲಿ we know that m is directly proportional to length of the given length, directly proportional to given length. Mass of the given length is directly proportional to given length. Mass of the given length is directly proportional to given length. With the help of this, we solved here till solutions ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. So if the two ends of the rope lies on the same horizontal line, if the two ends of the rope lies on the same horizontal line, then we will get acceleration is equals to 0. If acceleration is equal to 0 ಆದಾಗ two forces are equal. From that I can find out the ratio of L1 by L2. Shall we go to next concept? Very interesting one and very important one for your exam.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sir, 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Done, sir.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next, sir. Lift problem, or it is also called as an apparent weight problem. Apparent. What do you mean by apparent? Apparent ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? What do you mean by this called apparent? Apparent ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು apparent ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. What is that? ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. Simple thing. ಒಂದು ಬೀಕರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡ, right? ಬೀಕರ್ ವಾಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಒಂದು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ನ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಸಿ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆ ಕಾಯಿನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಆಗಂಗ್ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸಮ್ ವಾಟ್ ರೈಸ್ಡ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್?
ಸರ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗೂ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ.
ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗೂ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಅಪರೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈಜ್. ಅಪರೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್. ವಿಲ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ PUC. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗೋದು ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನಮಗೇನ್ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ, ಅಪರೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಪರೆಂಟ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಪರೆಂಟ್ ಹೈಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ವಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟ್ರೂ. ದಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅನ್ ಅಪರೆಂಟ್. ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್? ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನೋಡೋಣ. ಅಪರೆಂಟ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ವೇವಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತಾಗ ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್, ಹೌ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಎ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್. ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ಲಿ. ನೋಡೋಣ ನಮ್ಮ ವೇಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮೆಷರ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ವೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್. ನೋಡೋಣ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವೇರ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಎ ವೇಯಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್, someone is standing on this weighing machine. Weighing machine ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತಾನೆ. ವಾವ್, ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಂತಾನೆ. Weighing machine ಮೇಲೆ man is standing on a weighing machine. Observe. If a man is standing on a weighing machine, there will be a force acting on the weighing machine.
Yes,
There
sir.
will be a force acting on a weighing machine. We call it as M into G. Mathadi sir. M is the mass of this body and G is an acceleration due to gravity. The weight is acting downwards. That weight is called M into G. Similarly, there will be a opposing force from the weighing machine also. We call it as N ಅಥವಾ R ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. We call it as R. Usually we denote with N. N ಇಂದ denote ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀವಿ, R ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Observe ಮಾಡಿ what I have written on the board. ಅದನ್ನ observe ಮಾಡೋಣ. Think that I am standing on a weighing machine. I am standing on a weighing machine. Weighing machine ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತಾಗ I put force on the weighing machine. It's called M into G. The weighing machine will react for that. The weighing machine will react for that. That reaction force is called as a reaction force, and it is also called as a normal. Action and reaction are equal and opposite. I put an action on that, and it reacted for that. Mathadi sir, clear alva?
Yes, sir.
Nani weighing machine al kaanta irodenu, nan weight reaction kaanta ide. Nan weight to reaction kaanta ide. I put an action on that, it will react for that. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತಾಗ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಓ ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀನೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ವಾಪಸ್ ನನಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್. ವೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಪುಟ್ ಅ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಆನ್ಸರ್, ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ kg ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ 10 and it will shows my weight. Right? My weight is 60 ಇದ್ದಾಗ, so then force acting on this is 600 Newton ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, but while showing it will show as 60, divide by 10 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. again acceleration due to gravity ನ divide ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು it will shows. right? done. So ಈ R ನ ಏನ್ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು, this R only is called as an apparent weight. N ನ ಏನ್ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು, apparent weight ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. we call it as an apparent weight. It is very serious. If they ask you to find out an apparent weight, we are finding a normal. They are asking us to find out an apparent weight, and the find out ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. We are finding a normal. We are finding a normal reaction ಅಷ್ಟನ್ನ find out ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. So it is also called, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹೆಸರು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, reading in weighing machine ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Reading in weighing machine. It is also called reading in weighing machine. Weighing machine. Also it is also called weight of a body. ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ನೋಡೋದು, ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ apparent weight. Apparent weight ಅಂದ್ರೆ what you are calculating? You are calculating the normal force. Is it clear? ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ. What is an apparent weight? Apparent weight is nothing but the normal force we are calculating. We are calculating the normal force, right? Right? So if acceleration is equals to 0, if acceleration is equals to 0, when I will get an acceleration is equal to 0? ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ acceleration 0 ಅಂತ? One is, respond ಮಾಡಿ, ಯಾವ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ acceleration 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ? One, velocity 0 ಇದೆ, acceleration 0 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಮಾತಾಡಿ. ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ 0 ಇದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಎಸ್ ಸರ್. ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Yes, sir.
I'll get two cases where the acceleration is equal to 0. If velocity is 0, acceleration will be 0. If velocity is constant, then also acceleration is equal to 0. That means arm and weighing machine are at rest. We are not accelerating. Then it will give a true weight of mine. True weight sigutte nandu. Second thing, if both are moving with same velocity, then also acceleration is 0. Then also I'm getting a true weight.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Then also we are getting a true weight. Observe carefully. If acceleration is 0, n is equals to mg, because forces should balance each other. n is equals to m into g. N is equals to m into g, because the forces should balance. So A is equal to 0, then apparent weight is equals to true weight.
True weight, yes, sir.
Super. Then apparent weight will be equal to true weight. Keep it in mind. This is the basic theory of your lift problem. So we'll start the cases in lift problem. If you want to make a note on this, first. So we'll move to case number 1. If you have completed, complete and tell it. Next, sir, those who are present here, 16 members, I can see 16 members are present here. Very good. I need response from all 16.
Written, sir.
So
Written, sir.
Case number 1 start ಆದಾಗಲಿಂದ I need response from all 16. You should not quite now. You should not sit quite now. You have to respond. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ರಿ. Fine. Shall we start? Case number 1. Super.
Yes, sir.
Very good. ನೋಡಿ observe ಮಾಡಿ. Case number 1 in lift. Case number 1 is lift. What they will ask in lift? They will ask you to find out apparent weight. What is an apparent weight? Apparent weight is a normal force. If I find a normal force, it will be an apparent weight. Case number 1. Sir, lift to apparent weight to ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ lift, inside a lift they will place a weighing machine. ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವೇಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, inside the lift they are keeping a weighing machine. Weighing machine is kept inside the lift now. This is a person who is standing in inside a lift on the weighing machine. Suppose ನಾನು ಈ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ A ಬರ್ತೆ, A up ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. I am calling A up. My question is very simple. ಯಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ. A in this direction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಾಡಿ ಅಥವಾ ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ? In which direction the lift is moving now? I need response from all the people. Right, ಮಾಡಿ lift ಯಾವ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ?
ಸರ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
Downwards.
ಸರ್ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Super. Next. ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. I need response from all the people those are present here. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ lift. I need answer from all the people. ನೋಡೋಣ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ. A up ಇದೆ, ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಬೇಗ
Acceleration lift ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್?
Acceleration lift ಇದೆ. Exactly right. The acceleration of the lift is up. Whether the lift is moving up or down. Question is very simple. The acceleration of the lift is
Down,
up.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Whether the lift is moving up or down.
Downwards.
I told I need response from everybody. You have to comment now. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. What the answer you will tell. Downward ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜನ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. I need response. Sanjay downward. Very good. What about Charan, Impana, Indudar, John, Meghna, Prajwal, Srinidhi, Vinaya? That's one what is. Up only, sir. Very good. Up only. Upward. 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 Vinaya, what do you say for this? ಈ ಕೇಸಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ವಿನಯ ಗಂಗಾಧರ್? Are you there?
Upward ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
Upward only. It's moving upward. It's moving up. It's moving up. Very good.
ಸರ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸರ್ ಈಗ ಫುಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 2 ಸೈಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವೇಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಬಾಡಿ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ನಾನಿನ್ನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ನಾನಿನ್ನ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರೇನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮಾತ್ರ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. I not told the answer for this. I tell an answer after reading your comments. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ upward ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. Listen to me very carefully. ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾವೇನ್ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವೋ ಆ ತರ ಇರಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇನ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎ ಅಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಲರೇಷನ್ ಅಪ್ ಇದೆ ಹೊರತು ಬಾಡಿ ಅಪ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಡೌನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. With A, I cannot tell where the body is moving. A is the body ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. The answer for the question is can't say. ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು ನೀವು ಅಂದ್ರೆ can't say ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. With the help of A, I cannot tell the body is moving up or down. ಸರ್ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಅಪ್ಪು ಮತ್ತೆ ಡೌನ್ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್? We use a term called velocity.
Yes.
We use a term called velocity. If I write like this, body is moving up, acceleration is positive. If a body is moving down like this, body is moving down, velocity is decreasing because acceleration is up.
Yes.
ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕಂದ, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Acceleration direction will not speak about the body motion. Body motion ಯಾವ ಕಡೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ there should be a velocity. If I write like this, I cannot tell body is moving up or down. ಹೇಳಕ್ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. I cannot tell. ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆಕ್ಸಿಲರೇಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್? ಬಾಡಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದು. ನೋಡಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಕ್ಸಿಲರೇಷನ್ ಹೆಂಗಿದೆ? ಬಾಡಿ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸ್ಲೋ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Acceleration body is moving down. Even though the body is moving down, acceleration ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ body moves slowly.
Correct, sir.
Correct. ನೋಡೋಣ, ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Correct. What I am telling is right or wrong?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right.
Yes, sir.
The acceleration direction, I cannot tell the body is moving up or down. It may be moving up or it may be moving down. It may be moving up or it may be moving down. We will not bother about whether the body is moving up or down in lift. That is what I am trying to tell. We will not bother about whether the body is moving up or down. We will consider only the acceleration direction in case of lift. Body is moving down. Question ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ, body is lift is moving down, acceleration is acting upwards with 2 meters per second. Will not bother about whether the body is moving down. We will bother only about an acceleration which is acting upward direction. Done? Done? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. If a body is moving up, a lift is moving up ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಕೇಳಿ, a lift is moving up, acceleration is upward ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ, yes, of course, we can solve a problem. We will consider only the direction of an acceleration. We will not bother about in which direction the lift is moving. ತಲೆಯಿಂದ ತೆಗೆದುಬಿಡಿ. ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್?
Yes, sir.
Don't take concern about, don't bother about the whether the lift is moving up or down in this case. Bother about where the acceleration is. Where the acceleration is. Acceleration up idre ನೋಡಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕೇಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ನಲ್ಲಿ. Acceleration up idre the body will be acting force downward, we call it as mg, and there will be a normal in this direction. In this direction. Again ನಮ್ಮ ಕತೆ acceleration ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? A. n minus mg is equals to m into a na. Acceleration ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ n minus mg na चलाना वाला minus रुकने वाला correct. n minus mg is equal to m into a. We want to find out n is equals to ma plus mg. Therefore n is equals to m of g plus a. M of g plus a, where n is called apparent weight, where n is called apparent weight, is greater than true weight, is greater than true weight. Any doubt with the case number 1? Very important. Don't bother about the motion of a lift. Just worry about where the acceleration is acting. Acceleration is up. Apparent weight will be greater than true weight. Acceleration up, apparent weight is greater than true weight. Any doubt?
Yes,
No
sir.
doubt.
No
No
doubt.
doubts.
No doubt, sir. Very simple, sir. Acceleration matra concentrate ಮಾಡಿ. Don't bother about the momentum of a lift. Acceleration up, apparent weight is greater than true weight. Even though the body is moving, lift moving down, acceleration up, we get the same concept. Even though the lift moving down, acceleration is up, we get the same concept. Can you
Sir,
remember?
mg ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್?
Sir, mg,
Sir, mg should be negative na sir.
don't take tension about that. mg negative ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ. n minus mg ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ
Okay sir.
accelerate ಆಗೋದ್ ಕಡೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ನಾವು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ ಕನ್ವೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. We don't use our sign conventions. Freely falling body ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇತ್ತು.
Yes sir, yes sir. ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ.
ಬಾಡಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಲರೇಷನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Accelerating up, n minus mg is equal to m into a. That's all. Right, done.
Done sir.
Super.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
This is a problem and a simple problem based on this. Very simple problem based on this. What is a simple problem based on this? Let me assume the lift is moving with an acceleration 2 meters per second. Upward alga upward 2 meters per second square. Acceleration, body is moving with acceleration is 2 meters per second square. A man of weight 50 kg standing inside a lift weighing on a weighing machine. Find out apparent weight. Find out n. Find out n. Where g is equals to 10 meter per second square. Find out n. A is upward. If A is upward, we can resolve. Formula work out.
5 Newton.
M into G. N is acting here. Up is n minus mg. If you forget formula also, we'll go with our steps. N minus mg is equals to m into a. So n is equals to m into g plus a. M is 50. G plus a is 12. So that is equal to 600 Newton.
600 Newton.
600 Newton. What is the apparent weight of the ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ? Apparent weight ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ apparent weight of a body is equal to 60 kg na. Divide by 10 and get an answer.
Yes sir.
Done?
Yes, sir.
Done.
Very good. We will move to case number 2. We'll move to case number 2. Weighing machine. Acceleration is acting down now. Acceleration is acting down. Where the body move? Same question. Where the lift move now?
Sir, acceleration ಇಂದ ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನ್
can't
ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ
We
ಸರ್.
can't tell with an acceleration. So we can't tell with an acceleration. Whether it may be moving up or down, we don't bother about that. Acceleration down ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇವಾಗ. Acceleration down ಇದ್ರೆ what happens for this? Mg is acting downwards and normal is acting upwards. mg is acting downwards, normal is acting upwards. Along the direction of m is there, so mg minus n is equals to m into a. Correct? mg minus ma is equals to n. Correct? Therefore n is equals to m of
m into g minus a.
e minus a. So from this case I can tell that apparent weight is less than true weight.
Yes.
Apparent weight is less than true weight. Apparent weight is less than true weight. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Super. Apparent weight is less than true weight. Case number 2. Same. I don't want to repeat.
Sir, in case direction ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ನೋರು velocity ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್?
Direction ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ velocity ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. And we don't bother about velocity also, sir. In velocity ಬೇಕೇ ಇಲ್ಲ.
yes sir, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ.
ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ velocity. We don't want. We want only the acceleration direction. Up ಇದ್ರೆ acceleration up ಇದ್ರೆ, even though the body is moving down, acceleration up ಇದ್ರೆ true weight is greater than apparent weight.
Apparent weight.
Sorry, apparent weight is greater than true weight.
Yes sir, apparent weight.
Acceleration down ಇದ್ರೆ, whether the body is moving up, ನನಗೆ ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. Body move up, ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ velocity ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. When they move up, the velocity goes on decreases. Then the acceleration is acting down.
Yes.
So then apparent weight is less than true weight. Done?
Done.
Done.
Very good. Very good. Idhar example tagodi, same example ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇಕಾರೆ. Solve the problem with the same example. 50 kg. A is equal to 2 meter per second square. Then n is equals to 40 kg ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, check ಮಾಡಿ. n is equals to 40 kg. 10 minus 2, 8. 8 into 50, 400. 400 divided by 10, 40 kg. Correct?
Yes
So
sir.
true weight was 50. Apparent weight is 40. Decrease, sir?
Yes sir, decrease. Right? Third case, shall we move to third case? Yes sir.
Very good. Third case happens only in physics. Third case should happen only in physics. Each case of physics are matra again. What is third case? Case number 3. Lift yellow ide, ee wire cut agಬೇಕು. Answer new physics. Lift yellow ide, wire cut agಬೇಕು. What happens now? Wire cut ಆಯ್ತು. Where the lift will move? Where the lift will move? If this wire cut down, where the lift will move?
ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
Downwards, obviously downwards. Then it will become freely falling body na.
Yes
Then
sir.
it will become freely
A
falling
is equal to G.
equals to G. Then acceleration is equal to G, which will be equals to in this direction, freely falling. Acceleration is equals to G, freely falling. Then resolve the components. Mg equal actor, n is acting in this direction. So again we'll get a formula, n is equals to m of G minus G ಬರುತ್ತೆ, G minus A ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Actually n is equals to m of G minus G. G minus G is equal to 0. Therefore n is equals to n is equal to 0. Correct?
Apparent weight 0 ಅಂತಾನೆ ಸರ್ ಹಂಗಾರೆ.
Apparent weight is 0. Apparent weight is 0. True weight ಇರುತ್ತೆ. But apparent weight is 0. What do you mean by this? What is the sense of this? Sign of this? ಏನಿದೆ? Lift ಮೇಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇವನ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಇವನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. He is not putting any pressure on the weighing machine. If he is not putting any pressure on the weighing machine, there is no reaction force. There is no pressure on the weighing machine. If there is no pressure on the weighing machine, there is no reaction force from the weighing machine. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಝೀ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So n is equal to 0 na?
Yes, sir.
0.
Next, shall we write all the things in a single page? One column or very fast again, right? Do it fast.
Yes.
Do it fast. If you see that, you can remember all the concepts related to it. Lift does not depend on motion, where exactly it moving. Direction of the motion may depend on. It depends only on the. It depends only on the
Acceleration direction.
acceleration direction. Person is standing here. Case one. Case one. A is in this direction. Therefore, n is equals to m of g plus a. So here, upper end weight is greater than true
Greater
weight.
than
True
true
weight.
weight.
True weight. Correct. Upper end weight is greater than true weight. If you see this, you will learn all the concepts. Case 2. Case 2. Box. This is lift, and this is weighing machine. Man is standing on weighing machine. Acceleration is acting downwards. Therefore, n is equals to m of g minus a. Upper end weight is less than true weight. Upper end weight is less than true weight. Case number 3. Case number 3. A is equals to g means freely falling. A is equal to g means freely falling. Weighing machine, man is standing on this. Then n is equals to mg. N is equal to 0. No upper end weight.
0.
No upper end weight. Case number 4. Case 4. What is case 4? Lift. A is equal to 0. Then n is equals to mg. A is equal to 0, then n is equal to mg. Means, what do you mean by the fourth case? Means the body, the lift is moving with constant.
Apparent weight is equal to true weight.
Apparent weight ilvela. There is no question of apparent weight in this. Sorry, E case. Apparent weight is equal to true weight.
Yes, sir.
In this case, apparent weight is equal to true weight. That means lift is moving with constant velocity. Lift is moving with constant velocity, or lift is at rest.
Yes, sir.
We get two concepts based on this. Either lift is moving with constant velocity, or the lift is at rest. Then we'll get L is equals to mg. Done. 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 Next concept of the sir in the lift. The next concept is that lift move from ground floor to first floor. First study ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. If they will ask a graph based on this, graphical questions ಬರುತ್ತೆ. With the help of graph we can solve very easily. ಟಕ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Right? So lift moves from ground floor to first floor. Next, first floor to ground floor. We'll think about that in the next class. Right? In the next class we'll kalkona. Keep solving this. Read this very carefully. Lift is moving up from ground floor to first floor, and first floor to ground floor. We'll get a graphical questions based on this. We'll entirely convert that into a graph. So graphical bandaga we can solve very easily, right? So we'll meet again in the next class. Till then, keep solving.
Thank you, sir.